Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ That's over on Twitter, man. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is November the 15th. We have an 11-game slate that we must attack. I hope y'all been doing your homework, man. I hope y'all up on the latest news. I hope we're ready to rock. Now that I'm saying that, I'm gonna go ahead and check the latest news myself. It's been a while since I looked. I've been working so hard trying to get my lineups in order. I want to just make sure I'm up to date on any injuries. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all been staying up on your homework, staying up on the latest news. And as soon as I get done looking at this, I promise we're going to get right down to business. So yeah, I've already seen most of this stuff. All right. Uh-oh. Joel Embiid. That's a big one. He didn't go to shoot around, man. He gonna be a little rusty. Y'all. No, but look, like I said, I got a little off track right there because I had to check the news before I put out this video. Make sure we had no more sneaky news squeaking through, man. But we got an 11-game slate, man. A lot of places we can attack. A lot of great situations for a lot of great players, man. So hopefully y'all was able to do a little bit of homework, break down some numbers, look at some game film, dive into some stats, do all that good stuff. If you didn't, I'm here to help you, man. I'm here to give you a shortcut. I want to give you a list of 5 players, man, who are not studs. I don't want to give you the easy plays. I want y'all to be in charge of picking your own studs, man. I'm here to give you other plays, man. Nice, concrete filler plays who can have tremendous upside, man, because I'm trying to take down something, man. I'm trying to take down something tonight. I'm running one lineup, and I'm going all in on the players that I really feel comfortable with, man. So I'm gonna give you 5 of those players starting right now. Number 1 player on my list is gonna be Chris Dunn. As y'all seen when I was on NBA5.com, Chris Dunn will be getting the starting job tonight. We have no holiday, man, so I think Chris Dunn and Valentine will see a major boost in production and minutes, man. So one thing I can say is Chris Dunn should be locked in for 30-plus minutes. At 4,900, for him to go 6x, all he needs is 29 points. And he's done that in 2 of his last 3 games. And I expect him to get more run tonight, like I was talking about. Excellent play, a scoring first type point guard. We know he'll shoot the ball. 15 and 14 shots in his last one. Can do other stuff, can get peripheral stats for you. Really nice at stealing the ball. I think he's an excellent play. I think it should be a very, very I can't say a sneaky play because the cat is kind of out the bag, man. I knew earlier this morning I was going with Chris Dunn. So, I mean, he will have a little bit of ownership. One thing I try not to do is worry about ownership too much, man. I just like to go in on the players that I like. If I wound up on a chalky player for my own reasons, I'm okay with that. I'm going to keep him in. I'm not going to run away and let the ownership things scare me away. So I really do like Chris Dunn at 4,900 going up against OKC. Now I do understand that OKC is a pretty tough matchup, but I think with his skill set and the amount of time he should see on the court, Chris Dunn should be A-OK. Moving on to shooting guard, another kind of cheaper player, Taurean Prince, man. He has been struggling He didn't shoot the ball well his last game. Had a bit of a stinker, but so did Dennis Schroeder. I look for these guys to bounce back, man. They have a very favorable matchup. Total in this game is 205. They're actually favored by 3.5 points, going up against Sacramento, who is giving up the 4th most fantasy points. So I really, really love Prince tonight. Sacramento also allows a ton of 3-point shots. We know that Prince is not scared to let that thing fly. I think it should be a very, very decent matchup, and I know his ownership percentage will be low. He's on nobody's radar. Excellent player. I'm locking him in tonight, man. I just think it's a very, very good situation for him. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in. Moving on to small forward, I got to get you some Simmons action. And not Ben Simmons, even though I love him tonight, man. He is a very, very good play. And I'll probably have him in my lineup, to be real. But I'm looking at Jonathan Simmons, man, going up against Portland. This game is at a 2-11, man. This is a battle of one of the top offensive teams versus a Portland defense who is pretty decent. They rank about 8 when it comes to defensive efficiency. Very solid game. I think what's going to happen, Orlando is going to push the pace, and it's going to immediately knock Portland back into their old ways. They're going to look to get up and down the court. I look for Jonathan Simmons to have a very, very good game. He's been playing a steady role on this team, coming in and just shooting the ball at will. I want to show y'all this statement. I'm going to go back to NBA starting5.com and just show you Simmons' mindset, man. Like, this is stuff that I pay attention to. If I can find it. Oh, man. I don't think it's on here. Well, he had a quote. He was in an interview and they quoted him. He was saying he wants to be looked at as an elite NBA player, man. One of the best. Whenever I hear a player say that, I know a lot of people will just throw that to the side, but that is valuable information. That shows you that the man wants to go out and perform. He's getting all kind of praise from his coach. And you see the numbers right there, man. Uber consistent. At 4,600 to go 6x, all he'll need is 27 points. He is constantly hovering around that number. I think he has no problem reaching that goal tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in Jonathan Simmons at 4,600. Very, very good play. Moving on to power forward. I got a good one for you, man. It's a cheapie. We scrolling down. My cheap power forward, Jermaine Grant, man. This is my guy from OKC. Y'all know what it is, man. With Big Adams being out, Grant has to play a larger role. He has to play big for this team. More than likely, they'll start Johnson at center once again. We know Pat will play a little center, but Grant will play a big part of this team. He's already back up to Melo, so without Melo, he's in the starting lineup. But if they need to go extra small, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little Grant at the center position. He's not a stranger to see that. We've seen it actually in the last 2 games. Now, he only played like 5 or 6 minutes at center in each of those games, but he is capable of playing that. Excellent defender. All we need him to do is score the ball. We need him to shoot the ball a little bit more because he's going to fill up the stat sheet. You know he's going to rebound, get assists, blocks, steals. He's going to do all the dirty work for you. His true upside lies within the scoring, man. If we can get him to get 15 points, the man would absolutely crush his price tag. At 4,300, 6x, all he needs is 25 points. We've seen he hit that last game. And I'm going to just use last game as an indicator because that's when your boy went out, Adams, and I think Adams remains out tonight. So I'm going to fire up some Grant. I know Johnson will garner some of the ownership, but I think Grant really, really benefits from from Adams being out and from Melo being out. So if Melo is not playing as well, we're absolutely going to fire up some Grant. But I like him at 4,300. We're going to go ahead and lock him in. And then my last play of the slate is going to be Mr. Derek Favors. As soon as I can find him. Derek Favors going up against New York Knicks. This is just a good play, man. 5,600. Derek Favors will be starting. No Rudy Gobert. Last game, we see him play 27 minutes. Only 25 points. I don't know what happened in that game. I didn't actually get to check that one out. I don't know if he was having a tough time matching up with Towns, but we know Derek Favors will be starting at center. And I think Cantor is a more than capable matchup for Derek Favors. I think Derek Favors will beat him in every aspect of basketball. Now, I also think Cantor will be able to have his way on the offensive end, but as far as Cantor trying to slow down Derek Favors, I do not see that happening. We know he'll get that double-double with the rebounds, man. I look for him to have a game more like Brooklyn than Minnesota. I'm really not sure what happened. I don't know if Taj Gibson and Towns were giving him that work. I don't even know who they brought in, man, but that's weird to only see that 27 minutes. That's a little scary. But anyways, at this price tag of 5,600, all he needs is 33 points, man. I'm telling you, when you have no Gobert, Favors he's the guy. He's very excited to be playing this center role, man. I think he is in an excellent spot tonight. The Knicks are actually third worst when it comes to stopping centers. So I look for Favors to have a monster day. I want to go ahead and lock him in. So here are my top 5 plays, man. We got Dunn. We got Prince, Simmons, Grant, and Favors, man. And look at the price you have left, man. Look how much you got left. 8,500. You know what you can do with that. You can plug in whoever you want, pretty much, man. You can throw a little Kimba. I know he's going to be very chalky tonight. You can throw in Simmons. You could throw in Drummond. Like, there's so many options. You can just mix your studs up if you want. And of course, if you don't feel comfortable, say you like a few of my plays, you don't like Grant though, you like, man, I don't know what he's talking about, I ain't gonna trust him on Grant. So you could go in, throw Porzingis right there if you want it, and then you still got 7 racks left, man. You can do a lot with that. Hey, shout out to you, man. Somebody just hit me up with a little comment while I'm shooting the video, man. So you're going to get a little extra love. Thank you. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, dude. Hopefully, I want y'all to go do your homework, man. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you feel comfortable with, if you looking at my plays, man, don't trust me blindly, because I am wrong sometimes, man. So I want you to dive in, do some research for yourself. This is just the people I will be rocking with tonight. I feel very confident in all these plays, but I want y'all to have a wonderful rest of the day. I want y'all to bless up, cash out. Most importantly, let's get to that green line, man. Y'all bless up. Peace.